A very good morning to you all, and a warm welcome, a very special warm welcome. Particularly, I know it's challenging starting at 9 in Cairo because it's always traffic and tricky. So a warm welcome. And I want us to say really how pleased we are and how honored and privileged to be hosting the first ERF-LIS conference on inequality trends around the Mediterranean. I know my colleagues have been ever so excited in preparation for this event. And I recall Yasmin in particular saying, you know, it's a not to miss event with the presence of our keynote speaker, whom I'm going to introduce very shortly, and the partnership with LIS that we're very privileged to have. I want to tell you just in a couple of statements, really, how this whole thing came about. You know that both ERF, through the OAMD, the Open Access Microdata Initiative, and LIS, we both contribute to the research community by providing researchers with access to comparable and harmonized microdata sets with common denominator of income and expenditure measures to promote academic research on inequality and poverty and development of evidence-based policies. So the institutions came together to really try and push that mission that we feel strongly about, which is really how can we promote evidence-based policies based on harmonized data. So to exploit the richness of the harmonized data offered by both ERF, covering the MENA region, and LIS covering most of the developed countries and even some parts of the developing world as well, we joined forces to offer the largest database available, containing harmonized micro data, including common variables, mainly on income and expenditure, to enable researchers to easily conduct socioeconomic analysis of various dimensions on inequality. Income, consumption, education, employment, you name it, using all the data sets available from both institutions. Earlier in the year, there was an open competition, a call for papers, whereby we received more than 20 papers, out of which 8 papers were carefully selected, and we're going to hear from them today, that have been granted access to the harmonized data based on which the research you're going to hear the findings of today. Today, we're going to be discussing the findings of those papers, and we're going to also have the opportunity to hear from Khalid later today and Paul in the panel about the latest ERF-ESQUA report on rethinking inequality in the Arab states, and to share with you some of the key findings.